many people are stressed today because something came along the way in the journey of their life and they don't know what to do about it. The reason why you are not happy. Tell your neighbor, I know the reason why you are not happy. There is something you don't know what to do about. You don't know what to do now. This thing has just come and you were so happy and it came from nowhere. You know life can give you things from nowhere. Well, at least you were still happy. Everything was still nice. You were like you were on top of the world. After just phoning everybody, you know what? Life is good. You know, everything is nice. I'm happy. I'm eating well. I have a good wife. I have a good husband. My children are well. And all of a sudden, something just comes. You call the doctor. The doctor says, I've never seen it in this fashion, no. You call your lawyer and the lawyer says, this thing is beyond me. You remember Belteshazzar, the king? You remember? You remember Belteshazzar in Daniel chapter number 5? Everything was nice. The kingdom was super nice. Everything working well. And Belshazzar said, what should I do? Let me just throw a party. Call all my men and all the ladies. Let's party. Everything is cool. And they called this party. Everybody came and they are drinking. And the Belteshazzar is enjoying. He say, you know, all the way I turn on my right is nice. My left, my back, my forward, my up, my down. Everything is nice. And then he sat on that chair and he said, can you just bring even the vessels that are in the house of gold? Bring them. Let's drink wine from the cups of gold that are set aside for God's use. Let's drink it so that this nice thing should continue. Life can be nice. Life can be nice. So they brought the vessels of gold from God's house. To enhance the joy, the celebration of the party. And they were drinking, and everybody was saying, hail the king, live long king. When you become excited of life, don't forget. Don't forget. In the zenith of your excitement, don't forget the one that has brought that excitement. They said, these are the vessels that are supposed to be used in the house of God. Said, God, what? Who is that God? Bring those vessels. Today, I'm taking the place of God. I'll drink from the vessels that are supposed to be in the house of God. Okay. They said, you are the king. So they brought the vessels. And he began to drink from those vessels. As he was drinking, a hand came from nowhere.
In the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand.
Fingers of a man's hand, not a hand. Fingers of a man's hand. He just saw fingers writing on the wall. A language that he does not understand. It has gone beyond the lectures of his kingship. He said, before I became a king, they lectured me so that I can be at the top. But of all my my lectures, if I can go to my notes, I've never come, I was not taught this, that fingers can appear without a hand. And they begin to write on the wall. Mene tekele ufasil. Interpret it. You think you are the Alpha and the Omega. Let us show you. Let us show you that what you know is very little. Hands on the wall, writing. Fingers writing without a hand. And the Bible says the man was shocked.
Then the king's countenance was changed.
The king, from happy, from all men clapping hands and celebrating him, all of a sudden, a mystery beyond his intellect appeared. And it changed the path.
And his thoughts troubled him.
His countenance fell. His thoughts troubled him.
So that the joints of his loins were loosed.
The joints of his loins were loose. It's a respective way of saying.
And his knees smote one against another.
And his knees buckled. They hit one another. Life. This is life. This is, tell your neighbor, this is interpret it, O King. Many people are in that state right now. Life has brought fingers without hands to write on the wall. These are the winds that Jesus Christ talked about. Say, you do it without me, my son, the rain will come one day. The wind will come. The flood will hit against you, and a great will be your fall. So, as much as we should celebrate those that are succeeding, how are they succeeding? Is God part of that success? If it is not, they will fall. There is a certain man that once ruled a certain country, and he so ruled it in such a way that I said, this man, even if people say ngabude akangizoramba kangizogara kusvika machinja mukamuda mukamuvenga unoramba akagara. But one day the rains fell, the winds blew, the flood came against the great, and they became history. History. Nothing is permanent on this world as long as it is not built by the word of God. So what am I doing? I am saying, Caleb, you can leave a true inheritance to your children and your children's children. And that is by hearing and putting into practice the word that proceeds from the mouth of wisdom, Jesus Christ.